Sagittarius, welcome to Sync Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless weekend reading update for you. So what that means, Sagittarius, at time of viewing this video, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, well, something should resonate for you. So I'd like you to do is only focus on those things that do. Anything else, leave it for another. All right, you can see I'm already shuffling up that Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So let's get started. We're going to do a general 9-card spread reading for you for the weekend, as well as sneak peek into the future week. And stay tuned because we will pull oracle cards afterwards just to wrap up this whole weekend reading with some clarity for you. Let's get started. At the top of your weekend, we got that 3 of Pentacles coming out, 3 of Swords, as well as the 3 of Wands. 333 is maybe something you've been seeing a lot of here. Now, going in the middle of the weekend, we got that 6 of Pentacles energy, the World card, and Temperance is here as well. Wrapping up your weekend, got that 10 of Swords energy, Death card as well, and a 7 of Swords. Oh my. All right, let's sneak peek into the week ahead real quick, and then we'll come back and we'll dig into this weekend. All right, going into the week ahead, you're very worried about making the wrong decision here in the week ahead. You're worried that maybe you're deluding yourself, that things aren't real, and you're just going to really mess things up and make the wrong decision. So you're really holding back on making a decision, but you got a lot of options here, Sagittarius. And there is an apology. Now, whether this is an apology you're giving or someone else is bringing to you, there is a apology coming in. And look at this, independence. Miss Independence, it could be Mr. Independence, take it as it resonates, but the 9 of Pentacles is about independence and freedom, about being savvy enough to make it in this world without another soul helping you. You can do it all by yourself, Sagittarius. Not meaning that you don't want anybody else. It's just you don't need to cohabitate with another to make it in this world. You got things well underhand in the week ahead. And look at this Justice energy. Now, this is about some kind of legal contract, perhaps, but it's about an outcome being, a judgment coming through for the fair and balanced outcome for all involved. All right. So that's a good thing in the week ahead, as well as it's coming in fast. This is a lot of forward progressing direction, real fast energy. Oh, as we have a new beginning. Look at that new Fool, having faith to start a new beginning next week. All right. So that explains why we got a lot of endings this weekend, because next week there's things happening and it's going to be a brand new beginning. You got the faith to step forward and move on. So Sagittarius, let's dive into this weekend, see what's leading up to next week. As I said at the beginning of this weekend, lots of 3s. You got the 3 of Pentacles. This is about collaborating with others to complete a project or task at hand. Others may have certain skills, expertise, talents, and you're bringing them on board here to help you finish up and wrap up this task or project and make sure it gets done. Now, there is a feeling of loss or grief here. We got this 3 of Swords. So there's been some kind of revelation or truths or secrets revealed that has cut real deep, Sagittarius. And believe me, you're feeling this. You're feeling this loss, or there's a feeling of grief here that is painful that you're undergoing here with this, as well as, look at this, 3 of Wands energy. So this, you're wrapping up, you're trying to finish up things, or you're working with others here. There is a feeling of loss or grief, but you also, you're realizing you've expanded as far as you can where you're standing here. You're seeing success, joy, happiness, all on the horizon ahead of you. You see your ships. There's multiple ships coming in. So you're going to have to make a decision on which ship you're going to get on. But to be honest, all of those ships are headed towards that horizon when they leave your shore with you. So you're not going to make the wrong decision here. But even in the waters, look at the waters reflecting that sunlight, that yellow. Tarot, water is emotion. So joy and happiness all reflected there before you. So you're going to be coming out of this feeling of loss or grief, but it's going to be, you're able to move beyond it. You're able to see that you can travel forth and progress forward away from that feeling of loss and grief and move towards your success. Now, Sagittarius, 6 of Pentacles. This is that give and take, a generosity card. Balancing things out. So things may have seemed imbalanced with another, but this is about creating that equality. So those who have give a little more, they're more generous, and those who have not are a little more gracious in the reception such charity or generosity to balance things out. So there is this give and take energy coming into play in the middle of the weekend. And some of that's due because of this completion, major level arcana completion at that. The world card is completion, an ending. You're getting ready because you're getting ready to do a major level up cycling coming in hand. And this ending is connected to that feeling of loss or grief, but it's releasing you from the cycle and the karmic debt you've been going through, the karmic cycle, and it's going to release you so you can level up here. You just got to have some patience, yeah, a little moderation at hand here. Your pathway is not blocked. Your journey forward, your true divine purpose here is not blocked. It's just a temporary setback. Take the time to balance out the cups. Cups are about a commitment and dedication to another. And once again, it's connected there with that generosity. Balance things out emotionally as well as maybe within the physical assets, things materially. It's balancing, making things equal for all involved before you move on and progress forward on that horizon. But look, right here at the end of the weekend, two transformation cards. You got the Ten of Swords and the Death card. Both Scorpio energies coming out here, Sagittarius. And I dare say Ten of Swords is one of the most painful looking cards in the lower arcana of the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. But this is very transformative. This is big time leveling up that level and cycle, because this is, you're going to be able to be your authentic self, rise up and have a much broader perspective on things here after you end this and transform. You even see the dawn of the new day. Look at that sunlight on the horizon there. It is, but you got to go through this process, no matter how painful it is, to complete the process, because that's going to bring out your authentic self, and you're going to be able to rise higher. You're going to have this rebirth cycle. Once again, you can see the sun on the horizon here. This is about releasing the past, letting the past go. The old you, the old mask, the social identities, and it's about being true to yourself and thus being true to others by showing your authentic self as you move forward. Now, some of it, we know there's been a strategy in place here. There could have been some deception here, whether by you or others. Others do see this strategy card of Seven of Swords as deception sometimes, so take it as it resonates. But this is not being fully transparent here. You're leaving some revelations, but you're really shielding your heart, your emotions, your inner soul, your inner, almost that inner child. So being shielded with these truths or these revelations, and you're not necessarily revealing everything all at once. But going into the week ahead, like I said, I think some of that, you're not revealing your hand, so to speak, completely, or your heart, because you're worried you're going to make the wrong choice. But once again, you're not making the wrong choice. There's just lots of options. There's a token apology coming in, whether for you or by you, but it's about being independent and having that freedom to move forward and just take care of business. It's going to be equal, fair, and balanced for all involved as you do. And it's going to be traveling really fast. Could be something to do with a car or transportation here as well. But it's setting yourself, having faith in yourself and just taking that first step on that new journey forward next week. Now, Sagittarius, we're going to grab the Sacred Soul Message deck, and we're going to grab you one card out, gain a little more clarity for your weekend reading. And it says, sing like the birds, not worrying about what others think. So Sagittarius, be yourself, share your heart, and speak your truth here this weekend ahead. Now we're also going to grab you two cards from the Wisdom of Hidden Realms Oracle deck. And I'm going to have one as your ally and the other as your challenger for the weekend. So let's start with your challenge for the weekend. And that is the Diamond Dreamer card coming out. Your challenge is about material wealth and true prosperity. And it is all about that generosity card. If you have more sharing and balancing it out with another who's lacking or has scarcity consciousness, or vice versa, being more receptive and gracious for what you're receiving. Take it as it resonates. That is your challenge, is that material assets, that material wealth, that that the understanding what true prosperity really is, that it moves beyond that physical world. Now, Sagittarius, the ally coming in this weekend is the Swan Queen. Now, the Swan Queen is about that transformation, intuition, and patience. We had those all in your general reading here. That's your ally though, and it's about taking time out even. Find some time to heal yourself. Make sure you clear out those chakras so you gain clarity of insight as you're moving forward. Contemplate, meditate, reflect upon things, and really understand, tap into your own intuition. But above all, do indeed have some patience. Balance things out before you really move forward, especially with contracts or commitments and dedications with others. Take the time to really moderate, use moderation, balance, and equalize everything out here. Now, let's move to the Moonology deck, Sagittarius, and we're going to grab you 3 cards here and wrap up this weekend reading for you. All right, 4 cards for you, Sagittarius, starting with New Moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. You also have a fiery climax approaches. This is a full moon in Aries. You'd also have your hard work is paying off. That's at New Moon in Capricorn. And finally, it is time to take action. New Moon in Aries. All right, Sagittarius, I do hope something resonated for you this weekend. We'll catch you next time. Bye.